start filling in some of these blanks.
Okay, Tony.
What about these zigzag lines, yeah? Because I forget everything that's coming out of roll. Everything we said on the brief, as soon as we start that engine, it's gone out of my head, isn't it?
Okay, so just keep asking you when there's quiet moment as well to remind you.
Well, it's no good reminding me. You've got to get the instruction on the move, haven't you?
Right.
It's a new subject to me, isn't it?
Okay. So what did we say about zigzag lines, Tony?
Oh, I don't remember, April. That was ages ago.
Okay, on the approach to, say for example, a zebra crossing, you have zigzag lines, or a traffic controlled crossing, traffic light.
Yeah.
You have zigzag lines.
Yeah.
So that means we can't wait on them or park. Yes? Can't overtake an oncoming vehicle, a vehicle ahead of you.
Oh.
Yeah, on the approach to a crossing.
I can't overtake anybody.
You can overtake a bike, not a vehicle.
Yeah.
Yeah, the leading vehicle.
Is it important not to overtake them?
It is, because you're on the approach to a crossing. You can have somebody still on the crossing, and you're coming along, overtaking them on the wrong side of the road.
Well, I see them, wouldn't they?
Pardon?
I see them. It's not.
A blind person wouldn't see it. And the lights could change, and then you'll be stuck there on the wrong side of the road, wouldn't you? Yeah? What about,
So, the zigzag lines, I must not park.
on the zigzag lines, you must not park or wait. It's okay to wait when you're
And I must not overtake.
giving way to a pedestrian. Mustn't overtake the leading vehicle. Yeah?
But what about if I park the other side of the crossing? That's okay, innit? Because I'm not blocking.
As long as, if it's not on zigzag lines.
Yeah,
Or
is it okay to park on the zigzag lines the other side of the crossing?
no,
Yeah,
it's
turning
not.
left.
Not on turning left.
Yeah, why is that? Because I'm not causing anybody any inconvenience there.
Well,
am I?
you're going to be on the wrong side of the road. So for the oncoming vehicles on that side, you're going to be right on the crossing, aren't you? You're not allowed to park near
Oh,
the
you mean the
crossing.
traffic coming
Here's
towards me?
zigzag lines. Yeah.
Oh,
So if you
yeah.
were to park on the other side, you're going to be causing an obstruction for those, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. And like we said, a partially sighted person might not see you. Yeah. And pedestrians can cross all sorts of ways.
Yeah, it's
They
just
might not cross.
inconvenient because my bank's right next to these zigzag lines, and
Well, you need to find a perfect parking space. Maybe on a side road or in a bay or something.
it costs £2 to park around here
Or Tony, walk.
on your bike, eh?
Yeah, I'm on a push bike.
And we're going to turn right.
Okay, right please Tony, next road on the right. So should we try and use an arm signal here, Tony, while we're stationary?
No, I don't want to do them today.
I ain't got nothing to do now.
Sorry? I don't want to do them.
Okay, well, I just want you to get a hang of it.
Yeah, no, can I leave it till another lesson because I've got a bit of a cold and I've really got wet water practicing them.
Okay, Tony. I can't believe he's that rude. What's going on with these people today? Wowzers. Okay. Okay, so
And turning left.
turn in left, please.
And at the end of the road, turning left.
At the end of the road, left, please, Tony. So when would be a good time to signal? It wouldn't. We've got a road on the left here.
Yeah, I'm just there. Just get rid of it.
No, I'm just asking you, hold on. Do you think, now, if we were to put a left signal on now, do you think people might think we're
I think
turning
we
into
should
this road?
prioritise what we're doing here, yeah?
Oh, shit.
What have we just done about the them pedestrians?
You've let them all go?
Waved them across, didn't I?
Yeah. Oh, this lesson's going to shit away.
Huh?
This
Well,
lesson's going to shit
it's a
away.
learning curve, isn't it?
Okay.
Yeah, so obviously you saw the pedestrians there, didn't you?
Yeah. I keep forgetting, you know that you're in roll?
Yeah, I'm in roll, yeah.
Yeah, I
And
keep...
obviously because we haven't mentioned anything about beckoning on the move, yeah?
Yeah, That's why you've done
Well, the pedestrians were a toy for me to play with there. You should have seen them and say, it's very important, Tony.
that. Not to wave them across. See, I keep
Not to
forgetting
beckon
you're
them
enrolled and I think you're doing it as you.
And why is it important that I'm beckoning them across? Because I've done it now, so you're
Because
going
it
to have
might
to deal
not
with
be
it.
safe, Tony. It might not be
I
safe.
can't deal with it now, so I have actually beckoned two pedestrians across there.
Okay.
Explain to me why is it not safe?
It's not safe to wave pedestrians across, Tony, because there could be an oncoming vehicle. Somebody could be pulling out from a parking space that you might not have seen. So it could be a danger to them. And you waving them is giving them the indication it's safe.
Yeah, but that's my next door neighbour. I have to wave to them.
It doesn't matter.
But
Say
otherwise
you're
they won't speak
telling
to
that
me.
person to go, they could miss a car that's pulling out from somewhere, and they're judging by what you're saying, it's safe to go, and it's not always the case.
Oh, you mean
Yeah.
they might get hit by the other car?
Yeah,
Oh, right.
they're thinking you waving them is you saying it's safe for them to go, and they might not check all around.
That's crossing, isn't it?
So here's a traffic light control crossing. We need to check our mirrors on the
Right,
approach.
yeah,
So check
yeah.
your mirrors for me,
Right, yeah,
Tony.
yeah.
It's green,
That's
so we can
turning left.
proceed.
What kind of crossing is that?
Pelican?
Oh, right. Oh, that's the one without the flashing amber, isn't it?
Yes. I've got a feeling
That's the one with no flashing amber.
with no flashing amber. Out
Which-
of roll.
Which is the one with flashing amber? Which is the one of no?
Pelican
turning
is
left.
with flashing amber.
Oh, right. Yeah, what does that flashing amber mean? I've seen it.
It means if somebody's on the crossing, still on the crossing, you
Yeah.
need to give way to them
And what if there's nobody on the crossing? I'll still have to wait, don't I?
until it's
Until it goes
no. If
green.
nobody's on the crossing, you can go.
Oh, right. Would it not be better to wait till it goes green?
Well, if nobody's on the crossing and it's flashing amber, it's going to turn green after flashing amber anyway. So if it's clear to go and it's flashing amber, you can go. Okay?
Um, and left to the roundabout.
Left at the roundabout, please, Tony. So we've got traffic island crossing. No, traffic island crossing there. When did we say we have to stop for a pedestrian?
Oh, only to step off, yeah?
Only if they step off. And we've got a zebra crossing here now. Where do we need to check first?
Yeah, mirrors.
Mirrors, okay.
And I'll stop
We've got
back.
someone crossing.
And then I'll stop back here, don't I?
You'd stop at the giveaway lines, but we've got a vehicle ahead of us. So now, check in, it's safe. Is anyone crossing?
No.
No, so we can proceed, yeah?
It's not easy to stop at them giveaway lines, is it?
It's not, but we said why it's important. If you were to block in the middle of the crossing, if there's a
it's not-
partially sighted
Not easy to
person,
judge it though, is it?
we'll just leave plenty of gap between you and the car in front.
No, I'm talking about it's not easy to judge with these, how to stop with these giveaway lines.
Well, there's a line there. See?
Yeah, how do I
On the-
judge it though? Turning left.
How do you judge it?
Well, you said if I go over it, it's dangerous.
It's dangerous, yeah.
So,
What, so we need a reference point?
it'd be handy, wouldn't it?
Should we get one? Okay.
And turning left. We're just out of roll. Is it possible I might already have one?
Do you have a reference point for what? Stopping that giveaway line?
Well, I wouldn't have one for stuff. Yeah, I'd have one for. Where would I picked up a reference point before this lesson? Or where may I picked up a reference point before this lesson?
Turning left and right?
Yeah.
So do you have a reference point for turning left and right, Tony?
Do I have a reference point for when I'm stopping at an emerge?
Stopping at an emerge?
I have, yeah.
Okay, so we can use that for stopping at the giveaway lines or the stop lines
Oh,
at the
that's handy,
crossing.
isn't it?
Would he say yeah though, out of wrong?
Yeah.
Because what if he said no? We'd have to get one. We
Well,
should have one if
well,
he's done emerging, right?
Yeah, should have one if he's doing emerging. Turning left. Yeah, don't forget, we haven't had a chance to stop at a crossing, so therefore and we can't stop at a crossing where there's nobody around, can we? Because it's dangerous.
Yeah.
So because we haven't had a chance to stop at a crossing, you need to be covering that, don't you?
Okay.
Because if I stop on that crossing, it's dangerous, isn't it?
Yeah.
If I stop way too short of the crossing, what's the consequence to that?
If you stop way too short
Yeah.
of the crossing, what before it, you mean?
Yeah.
Another car could go in the gap.
Well, yeah, the car behind me is
Yeah.
going to think, well, he's broken down
Yeah.
and he tries to overtake me, yeah?
Yeah.
So it would be important to
To mention.
sort out that where I
Okay,
do stop.
Tony. So use your reference point here for where you need to stop at the giveaway or stop lines, yeah?
No, I don't stop at the moment.
You don't need to stop, so
Alright.
carry on, maintain progress. So see that flashing amber?
All right, yeah.
Yeah, so what did we say that meant?
Oh, if there's nobody on the crossing, I go.
Yeah, and if there was?
I wait,
Stop and wait for them to cross, yeah?
because I might drop the shot.
Where would you wait for them to get? Where would be a safe point?
On the pavement.
On the pavement.
And we're going to turn left.
Left, please, at the next turn in. It's, yeah, like you said, it's really hard because you're not gonna, if you don't stop at one, to get you to do your reference point.
Yeah.
Just
but,
ask.
Yeah, but if you ask, you can't assume.
Okay.
But if you ask, they may well go along with you, wouldn't they?
Okay.
And turning left.
To left, please, turn in.
And all you have to do is ask, have you got a reference point for when you're
Imagine.
when you're stopping at a giveaway line or a stop line? Oh yeah. Well, it's going to be the same, isn't it?
Okay.
Now, come on, get in here with a good question before
Okay.
before I play around with these pedestrians.
Okay, Tony. So what don't we need to do when pedestrians?
What must we not do?
What must we not do,
Okay,
Tony?
yeah.
When a pedestrian looks like looking at you. What mustn't we do?
I mustn't, even if it's my next door neighbour.
Even if it's your next door neighbour,
Yeah,
what mustn't we do?
I mustn't, like here.
Don't
That's
wave
my next door
them.
neighbour. Oh right, yeah.
Don't wave them, Tony. Why did we say it's important
Oh, you
not to
said
wave
that.
them?
You said they get killed by another vehicle.
Yeah, because it's not safe and they're going by our instruction. Stop,
Oh, that's
Tony.
See that?
Oh, fucking hell. That's because they're talking about that. Okay. Okay, Tony, so we're going to check in around.
Oh, right.
It's safe.
You going in?
Yeah.
I frightened you a bit.
You frighten me, Tony, a bit. Let's cut that conversation short and move on to
Yeah,
the
you're
next
prioritising
question.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Okay. Right, so what's happening with the lights now, Tony?
Oh, they're flashing.
Flashing amber. So what's that mean?
It means that they've got to wait for me now, yeah?
Yeah, you can go. Yeah?
But they could still run out, couldn't they?
If they're in the road, what do we say we need to do? Stop. Yeah? But if they're on the pavement,
I can go.
yeah. If it's green, if it's flashing amber, they're not in the road. Okay? Another traffic lights. So what's that mean?
Pedestrian lights.
Pedestrian
Yeah,
lights.
turning
So
right.
Turning right for the next road, please.
How do you know the difference between these pelican and these puffins then?
Puffin crossings have a sensor, so for the pedestrians. So when they're crossing, it won't turn to red for us cars until they've reached a safe position. Yeah, does that make sense? It's got a sensor for the pedestrians,
Yeah,
so
I
it
noticed-
won't change.
I noticed they had sensors on the top as well.
Yeah, so it's for the pedestrians. It's not gonna.
I noticed that puffin crossing had sensors on the top as well.
Or for us.
They were facing towards us. Yeah, I noticed the pelican ones face down towards the crossing.
Out of roll.
Yeah, if you have a look at that, they have got cameras on the top, but they're not facing onto the crossing, yeah?
They're not facing onto the crossing. So what are you getting at though? That
The best way to recognise a puffin crossing from a pelican crossing
yeah.
is the boxes, isn't it?
The yellow boxes, pelican from a puffin.
Yeah, the pelican will have the old style boxes with the weight sign on, yeah?
Yeah,
But
okay.
the puffin crossings will have the
The
new
man
style
in the box.
boxes. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And turning left.
Turn the left, please, Tony. Tony, why are you signalling around that parked vehicle?
To let these all the other vehicles know that I'm going around
Okay,
them.
well you don't need to take your indicator off, Tony. Your positioning
It's
isn't
really
in.
warning.
Don't touch the indicator.
Yeah, get him to do it himself. Yeah.
Okay, alright. Your positioning of the vehicle is an indication to others that we're going around the hazard.
Oh, right, you've got
Yeah?
a signal.
You don't need to signal, Tony.
Alright.
Your car, your positioning is an indication. Yeah?
Yeah, it's not hard though, is it?
Pardon?
Oh.
They might think that you're pulling over if you indicate.
Oh, that's what you mean coming in.
Yeah, if you signal left after you've gone past that hazard, someone might think you're pulling over. And like I said, your positioning of the vehicle is an
And
indication
turning
to
left.
others. Turn left there.
But if I'm going around the vehicle...
If you're going around him, you don't need to signal either. Your positioning...
Oh, I think I do.
You don't, Tony.
I think you're wrong there. I think it's safer to signal.
Well, they might think you're turning into a drive or into the next road on the right.
Oh, right, I never thought of that.
Yeah?
So I use my...
Use your positioning as an indication.
Right,
yeah? Like now, for example, we've got parked vehicle here, so you're going to position your vehicle around it, aren't you? So that's an indication to others behind. Come over a bit more.
Oh, right, so we're going to indicate to come back in?
No, we're just going to position the car back to the left.
Oh, right, yeah.
So that's an indication to others.
Oh, right.
Yeah? Does that make sense?
Yeah, yeah.
Why did we say, for example, we wouldn't indicate right? What have we got here on the right?
Driveway.
Drive, so they might think you're going into a driveway, yeah?
Oh, right, yeah, I never thought of that. Come to think of it, Bob did say position and speed is a good form of indication.
Yeah.
I don't know why I don't listen to Bob.
Bob sounds good. You need to listen to Bob.
Yeah, when he's not playing golf, yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to turn left.
Left at the end of the road, please, don't you? So what was it earlier, what we said, going back to the pedestrians? What mustn't we do?
I'll beckon them.
Yeah, wave them across.
Even if I know them.
Even if you know them. And why shouldn't we do that, Tony?
Because they might be so busy thanking and waving back at me, because they always wave back at me when I do it.
Okay, so what's that doing?
By somebody else, wouldn't they?
Yeah, so it's not always safe, is it?
No. So is that, I mustn't beckon them anywhere? At crosses, even at crossings?
No, do not wave them across. Do not wave them across. Let them decide, yeah?
Right, yeah.
Because they'll take it as an instruction, and like we said, it's not always safe. So what we got ahead, Tony?
A crossing.
Yep. What type of crossing?
Pelican
crossing, yeah? And it's on green, so we can check our mirrors and maintain progress.
Oh, I forgot to check the mirror again, didn't I?
Okay, I'll remind you on the next crossing.
I saw when they pressed that button there, the wait sign came on.
Yeah, so if there's pedestrians there,
yeah, see when they pressed that button, that wait sign came on.
yeah, so that's an indication the lights could change, yeah?
Oh, and I never checked the mirrors, that's really bad of me, isn't it?
We make sure we do that, yeah? Approach.
And we're going to turn left.
Turn left, please. So remind me again what we're not going to do to these pedestrians crossing.
I'm not going to beckon them.
Yeah.
Even though they're my next door neighbours.
Okay.
Right, I'll just keep an eye on them, but I won't beckon them.
No. That's good, Tony. Well done.
Because obviously, if you hadn't, as you can see there, it's in front of you. If it's not mentioned,
they will do it.
They're going to do it.
Okay.
Yeah. They'll only do it if it's safe to do it. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
But they can always do it behind the pillar.
Yeah.
So it has been done.
Just if they're saying coming up, make sure you mention it. If you don't, they will do it.
Yeah, if it's not safe, they'll make sure the pedestrian doesn't see it.
Yeah.
But I won't stop them doing it, yeah?
Okay.
Because it is very important to bring it up, yeah?
Yeah. Okay, Tony, so we're turning left. What crossing do we have here? What can you
I see it, yeah. I can see I see the zigzag lines for I see anything else here.
Yeah, so what did we say those mean? What
Well, I can identify the crossings from them, couldn't I?
yeah, that could be an...
I mustn't park.
Yep.
And I must not overtake anything apart from a bike, yeah?
Yeah. Right, so check your mirrors now.
Oh, right,
Tony.
yeah.
Right, scan the crossing.
Oh, yeah, I think they might cross, mightn't
Right, so just hold back. No, he's not going to cross, so check your mirrors, maintain.
And if I'm going to...
oh, he's crossing, so just wait there.
Stop, well, I'll stop.
Put a handbrake on.
Put a handbrake on.
That's it. We said handbrake earlier in case somebody was to go in the back of you, you'd go forward and go into a pedestrian.
When did you say that?
On the brief.
Oh, I forget that.
Okay, well, remind you. So
this is tablets on one.
Oh, right, okay. With the effect in your...
No, it just affects my memory.
Oh, right, okay. Right, so what we got ahead here, Tony?
Oh, it's...
traffic control?
Yeah, they're flashing.
What one was that? Did we say it's got yellow boxes?
That's Pelican.
Pelican.
Yeah, it's got cameras on top of it.
Yeah, right, so check your mirrors now.
Oh, right, yeah.
Right, and then nobody's there and it's green. Proceed.
Oh, right, yeah. And we're going to turn left.
Turn left, please, Tony. crossing in the middle of the road, aren't they?
Oh, right.
They're not a crossing. So remind me again, what mustn't we do?
Oh, I mustn't beckon.
Okay. And if they're in the road here, what must we do?
I mustn't run them over.
No, so you've got to give way if they're in the road, right?
Yeah. Anthony.
Left face down
Yeah, quite easy these crossings when you get used to them, isn't it?
there. Yeah. It's just identifying it early and scanning.
No crossing there. Well, it's a place where people can cross, isn't it?
Yeah.
And turning left.
Left face down there. Right, so like we said, we've got zigzag lines, road markings, indication of crossing.
Oh yeah, I can see the beacons flashing now.
Right, okay.
Black and white posts.
Right, so what do we need to check, Tony?
Oh, the mirrors, yeah.
Mirrors,
yeah.
yeah.
Very important.
Right, scanning the crossing. Anybody intending to cross? No?
No.
Right. Proceed
Yeah.
then, Tony.
Yeah.
Well done.
Pretty person to get there, listening for Christian.
Okay. And ahead, we've got traffic light control crossing.
Flashing all the time, these, isn't they?
They are. And what did we say when they flash? If
I
nobody's on the
go.
crossing,
Oh yeah.
what can we do if nobody's
I
on?
can go.
You can go.
And
If somebody's
turn
still there, and left please.
I'll wait.
You wait. Good. Well done. Mind this woman, what did we say we have to do if someone's in the road? Give way to them.
Yeah, not run them over, yeah.
Yeah.
Not on a Friday anyway.
If they're on the pavement, then you can proceed. If they're in the road, you must give way to them.
Right, I'm going to nick that parking space that I couldn't get into yet. Yeah, I'll handle this myself, yeah. Because Bob says my parking's really good.
Okay.
And then I go and spoil it while we're doing something stupid and making a mess of it. Is your parking any good?
Yeah.
She'll let you do it, doesn't it?
Oh.
No, right, and this was okay.
Don't you find it easier to park on the right than the left? I do.
Sorry?
I find it easier to park on the right than the left because it's your side.
No, I
you
just
see
keep
more.
going until I hear the bang. Well, as we went around the block before, that woman was trying to get into this bay at that point, yeah?
She had a bigger car, did she? No.
Sorry?
Did she have a bigger car?
Nah, it's Margaret driving.
Mm-hmm.
Right, now relax. Don't ask me how that went. What did I learn?
What did you learn today, Tony? How
Oh, I
did you
learned a
feel?
lot, didn't I?
Yeah.
I learned about these arm signals.
Right. Tell me a bit more about that.
When I use them arm signals,
Yeah.
do I use them instead of my indicators?
As if your indicators ain't working, remember? Or it could be to confirm something. For example, if we were going on a drive.
Yeah, I think if my indicators weren't working, I probably wouldn't drive the car.
Same here, but you could be in the process of driving and your indicators
Oh,
stops
right.
working, yeah?
But if I am going to use them,
Yep.
do I use them with the indicators?
You can do to confirm, like we said, if you're going on a drive, it could just be a